Okay, so for this next part, what you'll need are some pants, a sweatshirt or long sleeve shirt, socks. They can be woolly socks like this. You'll need 2 pairs of socks. Socks for your feet and socks for your hands. They can be woolly socks like fuzzy socks like this, or they can be like the lighter, like skinnier, not skinnier, but like not as fuzzy socks like these. You will also need gloves. These are optional if you don't want to put the extra pair of socks. If you don't want to put them on your hands, you can also use gloves like these. So right now I have on the fuzzy pants, socks. I have the fuzzy socks and normal socks on because 1, I'm cold, and 2, they look pretty. I also have the sweatshirt on and the gloves because I don't feel like putting socks on my hands. So once you've got your taming clothes on, you will also need some other materials, and I will now show you what those are. You'll need an old blanket like this, or a pillow. Obviously I wouldn't use this pillow, I'd use an older pillow, and you may want to use a pillow that you sleep with, but after you use it with your hamster, I suggest changing the case or just washing the whole entire thing. You will also need treats. You can also use vegetables like cut up carrots, or little pieces of lettuce, or spinach, or just like any vegetable, or if you have a dwarf hamster, I wouldn't suggest using fruit. But if you have like a Syrian hamster, you can use tiny bits of fruit as a reward. So yeah. I suggest not using store-bought treats or yogurt drops because they're very big and very fattening for your hamster. Also, when you first get your hamster, you should find out what types of treats they like, so then you can use it in the process of taming. You'll also need a towel. It could be an old towel or a beach towel. And finally, you'll need a bathtub without water. You want to plug the drain like that. Next, you're going to lay your old towel down in like this. It's okay if your towel doesn't cover the whole entire thing, because you will be sitting, like I'd be sitting here, and then you're going to get your pillow or your old blanket. You should also have your treats or your veggies on hand because you're going to be using them. So the second to last thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be getting your hamster. Now when you have your new hamster, it's obviously they're not going to be comfortable with you handling them because you haven't done that yet. So I'm just going to show you a couple ways to kind of pick them up and get them in here. And I suggest what you should do is you should bring your whole cage into the bathroom. So like when I was taming Stardust, I had her cage on the floor. So then I can just pick her up using the mug, or yeah, I used a mug. And I could just like scoop her up and then quickly bring her in here and set her down. And I'm going to explain to you what I mean. So, what you're going to need is a mug. This is my In Life Adorable Will Get You Through Anything cup. And you're going to need a mug, your hands, and your hamster. So, what you're going to do is you're going to have your cage already in your bathroom on your floor. So then when you pick up your hamster with the mug, you can just quickly put them into the bathtub. So, what you're going to do is you're going to try to get your hamster to get into the mug. So, just set them down, and they're going to be pretty curious to find out what the heck this thing is, and hopefully they'll climb in. If they don't climb in, that's okay. Sometimes, see, Holly climbed in, and then you just quickly bring them into the bathtub. She She looks so cute. Holly, you're so cute. So, and then you just put them into the bathtub. Also, what you can do is you can take their house, preferably an igloo, and you can flip it upside down like this. And you're just going to put them near them, and just like the mug, they're going to hopefully just climb into it. Hopefully. They're going to climb in. Climb in, Holly. Like this, and then you'd put them into the bathtub. That's also another great way to hold your hamster, like when you first get it. It's a good way to transport them out of their cage, so you can, whoa, I thought she jumped, oh my gosh, that scared me. It will also help for you to clean their cage, because you can just scoop them up and put them in the playpen. And the last way is you can use a toilet paper tube. And this is how I trained Holly to do it. Go like this, and you just put it near them, and they will climb in like that. And then you just hold it like this, and you would obviously hold the bottom of it, so in case they fell out. Just I'm holding a camera, so I can't do that. And then you'll put them into the playpen or in the bathtub. So that is just a couple of ways to get your hamster into the bathtub. Also, since you guys know that I trained Holly to climb into the toilet paper tube and she'd get held, if you do that a bunch of times and you hold them afterwards, they will know, like Holly, they will climb into the tube and you can hold them. So that is just a little handy tip.